What's up everybody, it's Joe here with Joseph Lake Photography, and in today's video we've got some news from DJI about gimbals. A couple of them, a new gimbal, an old gimbal, and an update. Alright, before we get into the gimbal news, real quick, I'm Joe, this is Joseph Lake Photography. This is my channel where we talk about gear and news and creation and all the things that we as creators use to create. All the tools and gear and tech and process that we utilize, whether it's here on YouTube and social media or anywhere else that you are creating super cool stuff. We talk about the tools and the processes that we use to do that. If you're into things like that, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. And if this is the kind of video that you're into, if you would hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. That lets the algorithm know that I'm doing the right thing. You can also find me down on Instagram and at my website, all over the interwebs, the tubes, as they call them. Okay, let's get into the info about these gimbals. So, number one, we have the DJI RS series, right? I actually have over here, I still have and still love the first Ronin. Love this gimbal. It is heavy though. It is heavy, it is big, and so I'm sure that these new ones are super great and awesome. Right now, the Ronin 3, or the RS3 rather, and the RS3 Pro are your kind of top of the line when it comes to those types of gimbals from DJI. But the word on the street is that we're gonna be getting a new gimbal, an RS4. So we have some very weird and blurry looking images from the internet that I'm sure we can absolutely trust to make it look like we're gonna be getting an RS4 pretty soon, maybe within the next month or two. But there's more to that. So the first thing, other than this blurry picture that we have to go on, number one are some FCC filings. So these pretty clearly make it apparent that we're gonna be getting the RS4 Pro and the RS4, as well as a whole host of accessories. It looks like DJI is definitely going to be expanding the ecosystem here in the drone, in the gimbal world. So listed on this submission, number one is a Focus Grip or Focus Pro Grip, a Focus Pro motor, a Focus Pro hand unit, and those kind of indicate a considerable amount of cinematic technology and cinematic accessory line that is going to help expand what the RS series can do for DJI and those building productions around those pieces of equipment. One thing that looks like is not changing is going to be the battery capacity. We're still getting the 3000 milliamp with a 21 watt-hour battery. So even though we don't have a date on that, we would expect it soon. Here's the other reason, other than the FCC filings and the blurry photo, is that the RS3 and the RS3 Pro and the RS3 Pro both went on sale, which is pretty common when you're about to release a new product. There are deals on the RS3 and the RS3 Pro taking off quite a bit in terms of cost. So the RS3 that has that 12-hour battery life, it's got the 20% increase in performance of shake resistance, and it's got that OLED screen. That right now is 15% off on Amazon, and there's a link down in the description. That is an affiliate link. I do make a couple bucks if you buy something from Amazon after clicking that link. I appreciate it if you use that link for me. So normal price on that is $549. Right now it's on sale for $469. And the RS3 Pro that is normally $869 is now $739. So pretty decent discounts on those, over $100 on the RS3 Pro, if that is something that you're in the market for, or just wait for the new one and get it at the, I'm sure, new and shiny price. Now, if you want the full kit with image transmission and all the bells and whistles, the full combo kit for the RS3 Pro combo, that combo is now down to $609 from $719. So again, over $100 off, just 15% across the board, which is super exciting. If you're right now at a point where in your production, in your creation, if you're like, man, I really need a gimbal, or I really need a better gimbal, and you're making that move, this might be the time to take advantage if you don't need to wait for the absolute bells and whistles that are come from the RS4 Pro. And all these filings are being done under the Osmo line, which is the third component of our video today. This thing keeps moving. Speaking of gimbals, this thing just wants to It's trying to eat my face. So the Osmo Action 4 got a firmware update that is version 1.04.05.10, and it increases the processing algorithm to significantly upgrade the image quality when recording at 30 FPS or lower. So if you're looking to get those cinematic shots out of your Osmo 4, this will improve your overall image quality. This also adds a automatic power off for mic 2. So if you're not using it and there's nothing connected, or on one end you've turned off your device, it'll go ahead and disconnect on the other side, which is nice, so you're not burning through your battery. And there's some new optimization for recording gain on mic 2. So a lot of that is mic related, but it is an update to the Osmo Action 4. But specifically, check out those image updates and let me know down in the comments, are you using the Action 4 consistently? So let me know down in the comments how that's working for you. And I would love to hear about anything else that you have, thoughts on this video. Specifically, are you gonna go get the RS3 Pro at the new price, or are you gonna wait for the RS4 if that's what you're in the market for? Or are you just excited to see new stuff come out? That's me, right? I've got a gimbal. I'm happy with my Ronin, even though it weighs like 50 pounds. Anyway, let me know down in the comments. And again, if this is the kind of video that you're into, if you are a creator or someone who's interested in creation, someone who loves this gear and equipment and the way that this market kind of moves and ebbs and flows, please hit subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And go ahead and hit like on this video if it's the kind of thing that you're into. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.